Hi, my name is Dave DuPont, and I'm the founder and CEO of HomeRank, an AI and data-driven home valuation platform that's going to transform real estate. Buying a home is the biggest investment people make in their lives, but home valuation is stuck in the pre-computer era of appraisals and the nowhere land of Zillow's estimates, both of which are poor predictors of selling price and tell absolutely nothing about the drivers of risk, appreciation, and value. Let me explain why. If you want to read about investing in stocks, there's no shortage of literature about stock valuation, modern portfolio theory, and the like. But for real estate investment in theory, valuation theory, there's literally nothing. There's no body of literature or theory, and yet consumer spending is 70% of GDP and housing is 30% of consumer spending. When I researched why this is, I found that home valuation was originally an assessment issue. See, back in the late 1800s, the mayor and the police chief and other insiders were paying a fraction of the property tax as the cobbler and the baker. And citizens all across the country demanded that if the state was going to levy property taxes, it had to be fair and equal for everyone. In 1874, yes, 1874, a groundbreaking paper was published discussing revolutionary methods of real estate valuation for taxation purposes, written by an economist named Cochrane. There followed a series of essays by economists and professors, first by Marshall in 1893, and then Castle, Herb, Webb, Pollock, Schultz, Moretsky, Wendt, Zangerly, Babcock, Gludemans, and others. But the one thing all of these incredibly bright minds had in common was that none of them had any experience in selling real estate and had no access to any real estate data. Yet by 1925, the valuation and appraisal system we use today was established. And here we are 150 years later, still using a system that was built by academics with no experience trading real estate. That is the state of home valuation today. Yeah, there are multi-billion-dollar companies like CoreLogic, Black Knight, Zillow, but they are all built on this faulty platform I just described. And let me give you a couple of examples. The most basic concept in real estate is that every home price is a function of two things. First, the perceived utility in the lot and location, and all the rights and obligations that transfer with title, such as school district. That's called the lot location value, and it tracks the local economy. The second part of price, the perceived utility of the improvements, such as the house, and this is called the structure condition value. And that follows in relative increments the level of lot location value. And that's why the exact same houses in different areas can have much different prices. Here's another very basic concept that doesn't exist. The lot location is a function of the local economy, of jobs and salaries, and is generally an appreciating asset in lockstep with that economy. Yet the structure condition value is always a depreciating asset, both in terms of maintenance but also finish, as buyers' tastes change over time. This means that part of every price naturally goes up over time, and part of the price naturally goes down over time, and requires investment to maintain its relative standing. These two essential concepts in real estate finance and many others do not exist in the vernacular of real estate valuation, even though we all intuitively know them to be true. This makes lot location value the most important thing to know about any home, and yet you can't find that data point anywhere online or with any data provider. Think about that for a second, okay? It's 2023. If you can accurately answer 6 questions about the relative desirability of any home's lot and location and structure quality relative to the housing stock it resides in, my company, HomeRank, an AI and data-driven home valuation platform, can provide you with the most detailed home valuation report in the history of mankind that tells you exponentially more about the intricate details of pricing, appreciation, and risk. Don't buy a black box. Join HomeRank today.